See, let me tell you something about the black woman that they will never teach you in school. Therefore, if you're an African woman or you are a black woman listening to me right now, I want you to pay attention to this history. This is the untold history of the African mama, the untold history of the black woman. Now, they know they cannot jettison the beauty of the black woman. The black woman is the blueprint. She is the mother of humanity. Through her portal of life, we came forth into existence. The black woman, that is the African mama, has the original genetics that can mutate into other types of human being, which is why only the black woman and the black man can produce the Asiatic, the Caucasoid European, and the albino. In fact, only the black man and the black woman can repopulate this world. See, black is not just a color, but the foundation of all colors. It is the melanin that can withstand the sun. Therefore, the black woman is the mother of the sun. She is the one that gave you the 6 proton, the 6 electron, and the 6 neutron. That is why you cannot be born by the sun. In fact, we are the 666 they mentioned in their holy book. Now, around 3100 BCE, Africans in Egypt and in South Africa worshipped a black African woman named Het Heru or Hathor. Her temple is still standing in Egypt in a place called Dendera. The Jews copied this worship and they refer to her as the golden calf around 700 BCE in their book of Exodus. They did not come to Egypt as slaves. They came as students to acquire knowledge in the Egyptian mystery system. The Romans worshipped her as Venus, and the Greeks referred to her as Aphrodite. Around 2100 BCE, the Hindus referred to her as the sacred cow. The fact is that they all worship the black woman. You see, in medieval Europe, Europeans worshipped Isis, the original black mother of God, and she was described as the Black Madonna and Child in Europe. White European women worshipped this black woman and even built temples for her. Even the insane Roman Caligula built a temple for this black woman named Isis. Now, to worship Isis in purity, European women had to refrain and abstain from sexual intercourse. This caused a very big problem, where European men stormed the streets in Europe around 591 AD and protested because their wives stopped giving them sex. Their protests led to the burning down of the temples and shrines of this black woman named Isis. Did you know that in Europe, the black woman was considered to be so beautiful that only rich and powerful white Europeans can have black women as their mistress? As a consequence, all the French kings had black women, regardless of who they married. In Italy, the Medici family, a powerful royal aristocratic family, all had black women as their mistress. They believed that only through the black woman they can satisfy rich sexual desire. One of the richest members of the Medici family, who later became a pope in the Catholic Church, named Pope Clement VIII, had a black son named Alessandro with a black slave woman. And when he became a pope, he made this black child the Duke of Florence in the year 1530. In France, most members of the Louis family had sexual affairs with black African women. It is interesting to know that a powerful French king named Louis XIV of France had an affair with a black woman to the point that he totally neglected his white queen named Maria Theresa. Out of envy and jealousy, in the year 1661, she revenged against her husband by having an affair with a black dwarf named Nabo, and had a black daughter from this affair, which they named Louis Maria. This is a history of the relevance of the black women in Europe that has been untold for too long. People of the sun and lovers of knowledge, if you are yet to purchase the book, The Untold History of the Black Race and the Fall of African Civilization, or you are still procrastinating, I understand. When it comes to book and knowledge, the black man sees it as waste of resources. But we are in the age of learning, and ignorance on the knowledge of our ancestors will be a shame to our next generation. We have to wake up.